Hey guys, Chris Cook in Nashville here. I have a package from Keto Chow. They sent me out their newest flavor and we're gonna make something out of it. So let's see what we got and let's see what we can make. Drum roll. Butterscotch. I have an amazing idea of what we can do with this. All right, y'all, we have the Keto Chow Butterscotch, brand new flavor. I'm really excited about this. I love butterscotch. Ash loves butterscotch. I'm not gonna be having any of it because I'm not to the end of my year of being carnivore just yet. But we're gonna make something really special out of this. So the first thing that came to my mind was let's use this to do kind of a riff on that other Keto Chow cake that I did. So I'm gonna link that video down below so you have the recipe for the cake mixture, and then I'm gonna show you how we make this butterscotch one a little special. Let's make some really incredible Keto Chow Butterscotch Mini Bundt Cakes.
All right, so the first thing we need to do is put all of the ingredients together for my other Keto Chow cake mixture. I'm going to put the link in the description below of how I'm doing this because I already did an in-depth video, but we're gonna make this Keto Chow cake mixture I did in that video. And I am using the baking soda and vinegar, and I'm using 2 packs of this Keto Chow butterscotch. You can use anywhere from 1 to 3 packs of Keto Chow for a recipe. You just might have to add a little bit more water to it if you use more Keto Chow. Just add enough water and cream to get yourself that nice, thick cake batter texture. Here is my miniature bundt cake pan. I'm going to brush these really well with lard. Make sure you use some kind of animal fat to keep this from sticking. Once I'm done folding the egg whites in and our batter is complete, I'm gonna start spooning this into my little miniature bundt pan, which I have brushed very well with lard. You can use any kind of animal fat you want. I find lard to have the most neutral flavor and I don't have to worry about it browning so much like butter. So we're just gonna fill these up. Now I did overfill these because I want them to be full. You don't have to do that. But I did, and now I'm going to use some of this Baker's dark chocolate. There is no sweetener or sugar or anything added to this. It is purely just dark chocolate. So I'm just gonna chop that up, sprinkle that over the top of these little mini bunts in this cake pan, and I'm just swirling them around to try to sink the chocolate into the mixture just a little bit, and these are ready to go in the oven. For the cream filling, I'm gonna use 8 ounces of mascarpone cheese, 8 ounces of softened cream cheese, and I'm gonna use some cocoa powder to make it chocolate. I'm adding a teaspoon of vanilla, a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and I'm gonna whisk this together. I'm gonna try to whip air into this. Now, if you wanna add more sweetener, feel free to. I'm going to also add a couple of teaspoons of this cocoa powder, mix that in really well, and then to support that chocolate flavor, I'm actually going to add in a little bit of instant coffee. I'm gonna use about a teaspoon of this. I'm gonna mix it with just enough hot water to dissolve, mix that in there as well. You're not gonna taste coffee, but it will support the chocolate flavor. Whisk this all together, and that is our cream filling. Now we're gonna put it into a bag, which I'm gonna set in a coffee cup, fold it over. That just helps us get this into the bag so it will be ready to pipe into our mini bundt cakes. Once our bundt cakes come out of the oven, they're gonna start to shrink a little as they cool. That's great. Just dump them out, turn them over, and I'm gonna pull these apart because they kind of baked together since I used the extra mixture. That's totally fine. And you can see these are nice and firm, but they are still soft and spongy like a cake. So these are gonna hold up really well on a plate to that cream filling. They look beautiful. They are puffy. These are gonna taste fantastic. So all we have to do is take the corner of this bag, cut it off so that we can use this like a piping bag, and we're going to put a cream filling into the center of these, and then I'm going to use whatever extra cream is left over as a little bit of a cream base that will go onto the dessert plate underneath the cake, so you can get a little bit of that cream with every bite of cake. One final touch, I'm going to sprinkle a little cocoa powder over the top just for the window dressing, and look how beautiful these cream-filled butterscotch keto chow cakes are. Let's see how they taste.
All right, y'all, that is the butterscotch keto chow cake. Tristan is the first person who's going to get to taste this in the house here.
This is my favorite part about living in this house. I want you to know it. First things, I could smell these while they were baking. I love the color on it. It easily just fluffy and cuts. Very spongy, but like in the best way. All right, here we go. We're getting more of this cream. It's rich, it's decadent, it has that kind of tiramisu. It has to be one of the better desserts I've had. Desserts in general,
Not keto desserts.
No,
just desserts.
Has the, what am I? I'm sad, right? I'm sad.
Yeah.
Has the sad guy in the house. This is one of the better desserts I've had. It's just, it's balanced. It's when you're thinking through it, the bread has the texture that you're looking for. That little sprinkle of cocoa powder on top just does wonders to kind of bring out the chocolate. It's not heavy, but it's not non-existent. It's not airy. I love this. Good job.
There we go. I'd say that's 2 thumbs up, and good job Keto Chow on the butterscotch flavor. Sometimes when people try to imitate a butterscotch flavored anything, they go too far with it, and it tastes weird and it tastes off. It doesn't taste like real butterscotch. Just from his reaction, I can tell you it's not an off butterscotch. It tastes like a good butterscotch. I could smell as they were baking and as I was mixing it, it smells like real butterscotch.
That's that flavor that I really kind of like put in. That's what like tiramisu a little bit. But no, butterscotch is great. When you have fake butterscotch, you get like that chemical, almost hairspray in a way.
Yeah.
This has none of that.
It's like an acrid fake butter that comes out in fake butterscotch.
Yeah.
And you can smell it and you can taste it.
Yep.
And I haven't tasted this, but I did not smell it while I was baking it.
I'm not tasting it.
I have
We're
really
good.
high hopes. Guys, there you go. That is the Keto Chow butterscotch. Please, please, please make sure to go give Keto Chow some love. They make some amazing things. And even if you don't want like these meal replacement shake powders, they have some of the best electrolytes in the game as well. I use their daily minerals every day, fasting drops, they have all kinds of stuff. Even Tristan has had some times where he's like come back from a run or something.
Oh yeah.
And he's like hurting, and we're like, here, have some daily minerals, and we give him a whole bunch of electrolytes and he fills them. It's incredible what those minerals and those electrolytes will do for you guys. So Keto Chow is a little bit of something for everybody. My Keto Chow link is down below. There is a discount code there from your first order. You can get, I believe it's 10% off. All of that is in the description down below, along with the recipe for how I did this and the link to the video where I did the other Keto Chow cake, which was essentially the cake portion of this was really that recipe with 2 packets of butterscotch Keto Chow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. Tristan, thanks for hanging out and trying the cake.
Always.
He had dinner with us tonight, so it only seemed fitting to have him try the dessert. So thank you guys so much for being here. We love every single one of you. Eat your meat and your Keto Chow cakes. Love your life. This is Chris cooking Nashville and my brother-in-law Tristan. We're going to see you back here in the kitchen for the next recipe. Bye.